Hello, my family, the family of Flash Show. Welcome to Flash Show, the platform that I created where we talk about different aspects of life. And today on Flash Show, I'm so privileged to be uh, exploring the things that people have asked me to talk about. Today's topic is one of those that one parent in the community asked me to explore. So this is a parent who is always seen me with my child and has seen how my kid interacts with other kids or how we interact in the community, and he observed some of the connections that I have with my child, and I've told him the story how I've tried to connect with my son, the things that we talk about, and asked me to explore uh, this topic. So if you're out there, invite a friend, share the page. You never know the person that you can impact. I'll be sharing the parenting mistakes that turn our kids away from us. Most of the kids, most of the children have resented or have turned away from their parents because of the wrong parenting skills. So please don't go away. Stay tuned. Welcome back from that short commercial break. Those who are joining me for the first time, please take a time to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also to like Flash Show. This is a platform that I created. We talk about different things. We talk about things that impact us as parents or people in the diaspora, or day-to-day things that we explore, that we go through. So please, it's a platform where I inspire and motivate, and most times I speak from personal experience. So those who are joining us, please share the page, invite a friend, share this link, particularly to parents all over the world. I know this is a global platform. I'm watched globally. And today I'll be sharing the parenting mistakes that turn kids against their parents. I've been in this country for over 10 years, and I've done therapy to in home care, in home therapy, where I've seen kids who are so resentful to their parents. The kid comes to the office and says, I have too much anger, I hate my parents. And today I just want to explore some of the things, some of the mistakes that we have done as parents that have made our kids resent us. Parenting is a great privilege from God. It's a great opportunity that God has given unto us. But it is also one of those responsibilities that are really so challenging. We bring children into the world, but they never come with a manual. We don't know how to parent. We don't know what to do for these kids, and yet we are, as parents, we are expected to shape them in a certain way that society wants. We are supposed to shape them for life. We are supposed to shape their attitudes, their characters, so that they can fit in society, or so that they can have a better future and a good life. However, along the way, as parents, we make mistakes, and these mistakes push away our children. So today I'll be giving some of the pointers that have some of the mistakes that we as parents we have done, that have made our children push our children resent us, push us away. And it is a painful truth that whatever we do for these kids, whether good or bad, they will never forget. Mm? So pointer number one is the harsh words or the criticism that we tell our kids. Words are so powerful in the life of our children. So when a child consistently hears that, oh, you are good for nothing, oh, you are silly, you are stupid, this is what is always ringing into their ears, that wherever they go or whenever they make a mistake, they will say, oh, after all, my mother or my dad told me that I'm stupid. So yes, they make mistakes. They make mistakes because they are children. All we have to do as parents is just to encourage them, talk about the mistakes that they have made. But even you, for one, if you are a parent and all the time you hear is you are good for nothing, or you are so silly, uh, it doesn't give you that encouragement. It first of all, it makes our children grow up with low self-esteem. So as parents, we must correct, we must rebuke, but with love, with encouragement. um, recently, I'm a place of work. There's a lady who was telling me that her mother-in-law was always telling her how to parent. Whatever she did was wrong. However, she was feeding her kid was wrong. The way she was dressing up the kids was wrong. Everything was wrong. So all of a sudden, this lady stopped coming to for family gatherings, and she kind of resented even the parents, right? Because she thought like maybe the parents did not train her well. So please, the things that we tell our children, there's power in the words that we tell our children. The Bible says that life and death lies under our tongues. So that means if we consistently keep telling our children that they're good for nothing, they are silly, they are stupid, they are hopeless, there's nothing they can do for themselves, we are killing them. Slowly by slowly, we are killing their abilities, we are killing their confidence, we are killing their self-esteem. So as parents, as we continue disciplining our children, let us be mindful of telling these harsh words to our children. Point number 2, lack of quality time. I know many parents are so busy with their careers, they are so busy with their businesses, but these children need our time. Most kids are being raised by social media. They are on television. They are games all the time on their electronics, because we have lost uh, touch with them. We don't have much time with them. So remember, if us as parents, we don't have quality time with our children, they will try to find quality time somewhere on social media. And what is social media telling them? Or from the outside people. And who will tell good words better than you? What are these outside people telling your children? What are their friends telling your children? What are their peers telling your children? So please, as parents, let us find time with our children. They need our time. Talk to them. Have some time. Usually, when I pick up my son from school, we have good conversations in the car. We spend most of our time together. We have time for us to go out and eat. We have time to sit down and talk about ourselves. I tell him, okay, I had a good day, I had a bad day, I struggled with. And he also tells me like, oh mama, class was good, or after school program was not good. This is what I struggled with. They need that. They need that. And eventually they begin when they grow up. My son is 8. When they grow up, they know that you are there for you. They open up to you, even the things that you never know, that you may think that they are hiding. Right now we are talking about crushes. with my child. So I know it is just a simple, it is just at the baselines, just like, you know, have a crush and, you know, broke my heart, simple things. But that tells me that in the future he will be open enough to even tell me the innermost things. The maybe our kids go through a lot of things in school with their peers. They go through a lot. There are things that they don't want to share, but they will not share those things if you don't have time with them. Begin creating time for your children. I know we are busy, we are having businesses, we are having ministries, we are having husbands, we are having families, extended families, but your children are equally important. My child is very, very, very important. Point number 3, comparing your children with others. Comparing your children with maybe their cousins, comparing your children with their peers, comparing your children with other, with your neighbors. This hurts them. You are not looking up to their abilities. You are looking to at other people's abilities, and you want to impose them on your children. It hurts the children if you consistently keep telling them, like, see, why can't you be like your friend? Why can't you be like your sibling? Why can't you be like so and so's son or so and so's daughter? God has given us different capabilities. What other children are doing may not be the ability that God has given your child. So as parents, let us learn to celebrate those little achievements that our children have that our children have individually, because each child is different. My son is different from your son. Your son or your daughter could be endowed with different talents which my son doesn't have, and my son could be endowed with different abilities and capabilities which your child doesn't have. So it doesn't do well with these kids when we begin comparing them with other kids, with their cousins or whatever. So let us learn to celebrate their own strength. Those who are joining us today, I'm exploring about the parenting mistakes that have turned our children away. And I see this more especially in teenagers. They don't like to be compared to other kids. Another point that I have here is failure to listen. Much as these children are still young, they want to be listened to. I see my son when I'm speaking with my husband, we are talking and in most cases we are speaking in Luganda, and he feels that he's not heard. And he kind of says, excuse me, but then we ignore and thinking like, oh, he's a child. What has he got to say? And as parents we do this, or what has he got to say? What has he got to tell us? We are still in a conversation, but it hurts us because they feel like they can't advocate for themselves. They feel like their voices are being ignored, and if it is starting from home where they feel like they cannot be listened to, then what happens out there? So at the back of their mind, they'll be like, if my parents cannot listen to me, then who will listen to me? Will my teachers listen to me? Will my peers listen to me? Will the instructors listen to me? So please, failure to listen to our children, even to the things that we think that they don't matter, to them, they matter. Their thinking is where it's equivalent to their brains, or the amount of brains they have in their is equivalent to their age. So please, as parents, let us try as much as possible to listen to a child who feels unheard at home carries it on, and even when they are bullied, they will not say nothing. Even when they've gone through certain things that are really heartbreaking, they will not say anything because they feel that they will not be heard. There was a story that I came across on YouTube. It was so touching. It was so traumatizing. And this is a young boy who it was from an averagely good family and was taken to a counseling program because of what was happening to him. But whenever he could try to speak to the parents, they would not listen to him, or they would say like, oh, he's looking for attention, or he's looking for somebody to blame. It's on YouTube if you want to listen to that story. It is very, very, very touching. As parents, look for the platform of Damchiga, something like that. I will look it up and I will share it. It was so touching. So this kid was being sexually, is a boy, sexually abused by the brother. But whenever he could come to the parents, they would not listen. They would say that, oh, you are looking for attention. Oh, you're now looking for somebody to blame because of even the little things that he was doing, like stealing, stuff like that. But regardless, as parents, let us take time to listen to our children. And this boy went through hell, but by the grace of God, he was helped and is actually now doing good. He's a counselor, he's mentoring people. But I mean, like, the life, when he explains the stages of things and the things that he went through before he got where he is, you will see that it was because of the failure of the parents to listen to him. So as parents, let us listen to our children. And he actually says that he resented his dad, like even the dad died before they had reconciled. So please, we don't want it to get to that harm. So those who are joining me here on Flash, we are talking about parenting skills that have made our children turn away from us. Point number 5 is a discipline without love. I discipline my child really good. I do it good, yes. It's not harsh discipline, but I do it. I do it. But before I do it, before we call it chopper, we have to talk about it. I take him through the series of what happened, and we talk about why he's being punished. Why do I have to withdraw the tablet? Why do I have to withdraw the computer? Why do I have to withdraw or whatever promises that I had promised him? So I give an explanation. So I discipline with love. Most of us, especially African moms, we don't do that. We simply get into punishment. We simply get into chopper. We simply get in. And it is easy for us because that's how we were brought up. But that kind of discipline without love has made our children resent us. So I want to encourage us that as mothers, as fathers, as parents, as any caregivers, if we are to discipline the children, let us take time to first explain. Because you were punished without being told why you were punished, doesn't mean that you transfer that to your children. Please find time and discipline with love. With love. I can't say that discipline is not necessary. Yes, discipline is very, very, very necessary, but you should do it cautiously and you should do it with love. Unrealistic expectations from our children. Most of us parents, we want our children to be straight A kids. And we set unrealistic expectations for them because so and so's son or daughter is a straight A kid, so you also expect your child to be at that level, which is really unrealistic because certain children are good in drama, in entertainment, or in sports, you also want your kid to be at that level. That is not good, and that is not realistic for your child. Be within, meet your child where they are at. Your child might not be good academically, I will say it, but could be good in other areas, could be good in sports, could be good in communication, could be good in mentoring, could be good in counseling, could be good in sports or drama entertainment. So let us meet our children where they are at. There was a story that I read, and it really touched me, and I'm like, oh. So there was this child whose parents wanted him to be a doctor, and this is not what the kid wanted. The kid actually wanted to be a chef. Just imagine. And the parents like, no, you cannot do that. That's not our background. It is a family. It is a family that has like career people. Career people, engineers, lawyers, and doctors, and work. So you come into us and you're telling us that you want to be a chef. That is unheard of in that family. And the kid is like, okay. And he was a very smart kid. And the kid was like, okay, I'll go on. I'll do what you want. As parents, I want to respect you. I don't want to disobey you. I'll do what you want. I'll go on and go to college and study to be a doctor. The kid studied 4 years or 5 years and got the doctorate, whatever credentials, and after that, after the ceremony, he came and handed over all the diplomas that he had gotten. Like, okay, my parents, this is what you wanted. I have achieved it. Now I want to go and get what I want. And went and started to be a chef. This is what the kid wanted. And the last when I read the story, I'm like, oh my goodness, what does this tell me? Like, let us not set expectations for our children. Let us listen to them and let us meet them where they are. Let us listen to them. What do they want? Because what they want, they will put in an effort. But what they don't want, they will not even. So just imagine this kid wasting all the 5 years studying to be a doctor. But that's not what he wanted. He did not even practice. He didn't even practice. He just, after the ceremony, he came, gave the papers and whatever to the parent and said, okay, now this is what you wanted. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and study for what I want. And now he's owning like businesses, hotels, and whatever. He's doing great because that's what he wanted. So please, as parents, I just want to encourage us to know what our children want. That if we are to discipline, let us discipline with love. Let us not set unexpected expectations to our children. Let us listen to them. So with that, this has been the first episode of the parenting mistakes that parents make that make our children turn away from us. Thank you so much. May God richly bless you. May the light of the Lord shine upon you. I'll come back with part 2 of this topic.